I haven't actually updated a vlog in a while, and I really need to. And you're right, this looks nothing like a vlog. You may be wondering why this isn't going up on my baking channel, and that's because we're not actually baking anything today. I'm actually going to be vlogging while I do this, but we are making a little something. So first of all, happy 4th of July, everybody. Everybody back here at home is going a little bit nuts about it, same with myself. We're going to be baking plenty of pies today. There's going to be barbecue. I'm really excited, but equally as important, I suppose, it's also one Mr. Kent Parson's birthday, Captain of the Aces. And for my birthday, he sent me a couple of really fun Vegas shot glasses. Now, they're not as good as an oven, but yeah, so I figured I could use them to make a little something to dedicate to his birthday since it's today. We are making pie. Sort of. We're making an apple pie cocktail. A traditional apple pie cocktail involves light rum, sweet vermouth, apple brandy, apricot brandy, stuff like that. And I'm going to change it up a little bit, because I figured those things aren't quite what I want to see in my apple pie, so I'm going to change it just a little. So first of all, we're going to start with our glass. You have a stemmed glass over here. And you're going to rim it. Now, usually to rim a glass like this, you would use lime juice around the outside, and then you would actually use a rocking motion when you put it in the sugar to get it all to stick on. Instead, today we're using red, white, and blue sprinkles. So if I rock on top of them, they squash. So we have a sugar syrup over here that I made. It's a cinnamon sugar syrup. And we're gonna go ahead and rim the edge of the glass with that as I get it everywhere. And then I'm going to very just slowly spin this in all of these to rim it, if it'll work. There we go, nice and pretty. Now, next we want a frosted glass, which means we're going to drop a couple of ice cubes in here. And we're going to pour some water. And that's just going to sit the whole time we do the rest of everything else. So next, I'm going to go ahead and cut a couple slices of apple, because those are going to get muddled. Now that means we're going to go ahead and crush them up in this shaker over here. Let me go ahead and use about 3 of those. And once those get crushed, all of the juices and everything else from them are released, and then you mix the alcohol with them. Now, things you're going to need for this, you're going to need a lemon slice, you're going to need a couple slices of apple, whatever you want to rim your glass with, anything you want to garnish with. You're going to need a shaker and a muddler, and we're going to be using, we're going to be using apple brandy, and we're going to be using spiced rum instead of light rum. We're going to be using butter shots to float on the top. And we're also going to be using some sweet tea I made up earlier. What's going on now that we have all of our materials together is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to open our shaker. Now mine has a strainer built into it. Not all shakers are going to have that. So sometimes you can use a glass and then you can crack it over your glass to finish pouring in. You can use a top strainer. I'm good with this one. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to put my lemon slice in the bottom, and all my apple slices, and I'm going to put a pinch of sugar down in there. Then I'm going to pound the heck out of it. Now you can actually see into the glass. In order to keep things from flying, you can actually keep your hand over the top of it. So that's going to be in there. Now I'm going to add 1 ice cube. And then next, because I bought sampler bottles of these, well, okay, Mama bought sampler bottles of them because I can't go buy them myself, but I do have permission to be using them, so that's legal. You need some kind of a measure cup. Now, it's either going to look like this. Mine's glass. Some of them look like little cones, and they're called jiggers. They're tin, and they have 2 different sides. One's a ½ ounce, one's a full ounce, and so you would just pour in. Now, a full shot is 1.5 ounces. And we're going to be using 3/4 of an ounce for the apple brandy and for the spice rum. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these and measure them out. Awesome. I'm spilling a little bit. Oh my gosh. So that's gonna go on in there. Doesn't really matter if they get mixed in the measure since they're going to be mixed anyway. Now that should make a full shot of alcohol in there. It's not the only way you can measure a shot. The other way you can measure a shot is by taking a pour spout. Not all of them look like this. Some of them are metal. This is a plastic one. And you can take your shot glass or your mixer, whatever you're pouring into, and you can straight up pour it on a 6 count. So what you would do is you need to be really dedicated to the pour when you pour it, and you would count to 6 and it should measure 1.5 ounces. And we're going to play a game and I'm going to see if I actually got it if I do this. That should be a full one. Let's find out if I got it right. Where's the ounces on here? Oh, I'm just short. Oh well. I tried. Next, I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. The idea is that you want to get this nice and cold. Is it working? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the camera cut out on me. You didn't miss much. All I did was make a garnish. It's pretty cute, right? So the garnish can go on last, actually. So this is all, once this gets all frosted, you know it's ready to dump out. So we're gonna go ahead and strain that into there. Look at how pretty that is. I love the color. You're gonna get little chunks of everything you muddled, but it's gonna taste better that way, I promise. So now we've got a tea. Go ahead and pour that in. Look at how pretty that is. And now I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna float the butter schnapps. Float is you just do a ring around the outside of the glass. A splash is where you fill the rest of the way, usually about 1 centimeter or so, but and then I'm going to go ahead and stick the garnish on. And there we have it, Kent Parson's birthday present. Maybe over here. There we go. And now it's all pretty and drinkable, and I'll go ahead and try it while I talk at you some more, because I guess I didn't vlog as much as I planned on. Ooh, that tastes good. Okay, so there we have it, an apple pie. Tastes like an apple pie. It's very appley and very cinnamony. Pretty good. Okay, really quick. Pars, your cookies are coming in the mail, the birthday cookies. This is not all you're getting if you're going to be whining about it. No, you're not the only one who's getting cookies this week though, but yours are special birthday cookies. You got like 3 more in a box. I'm just going to eat the garnish. This is tasty. Not much else to say about anything. I mean, I've been keeping in contact with everybody, obviously. Branson Holster sent me pictures from Niagara Falls while it was all lit up for the really exciting thing that happened this week. As everybody knows, where marriage was legalized as an equal thing, so I'm really excited about that. I used a Honeycrisp apple, by the way, instead of like a baking apple, which tends to be a little bit more sour, because we weren't actually baking it, so I wanted something a little bit more sweet and kind of juicy. I'm gonna drink this. What am I doing for the 4th of July? We're gonna be There's gonna be gun shooting. I'm not gonna do much of that, honestly. I'm gonna play with my dog. Well, it's my mama's dog. I need to just stop drinking this on camera. I need to go shopping with mama later for more pie supplies. There's gonna be fireworks, of course. Oh.
Time shopping.
Mama, I'm in the middle of... You know what, fine, I'll be done. Okay, goodbye everybody, I'll see you later. Yeah.
I get filthy when that liquor get it to me. I've been thinking.